Hi everybody, this is Angel Arts, and this is vlog number 12 for Sinlyn Trial Session 12. So as usual, if you haven't gotten yourself caught up, would probably suggest that you watch up through 12 first before coming to this video. As I told Devin, and all of us pretty much told Devin, we really enjoyed this particular session. It's just a nice change of pace, new realm, new culture, giving us the option of coming here in the first place was neat, but also talking about the two different factions, the Darkstalkers and the Botan. And the Botan design in general, sort of like the Taurens or the animal-like humanoid creatures was really neat, and just the yin and the yangness of the two different factions was really interesting. And of course the rules, all of the specific rules that the spirits have about how you can't, set fire, you can't create fire, you can't shed blood, and all those other things. You can't, eat after midnight, or keep them away from, don't get them wet and keep them away from bright light and things like that. But it was, yeah, it adds to the tension because you really have to be careful of what you do. Even things that are relatively mundane or like normal for you to do, like lighting candles or incense during a ritual, which I knew that something horrible would have gone really wrong if Sarun ended up lighting those candles. So but I kind of enjoyed the dynamic between the three characters in this one. Quinn, just because I felt like I need to explain this, Quinn has sort of mellowed out a little bit. I think after um, a lot of the tension that was going on in the last area south, I think she's trying to be a lot more mellow, especially with Blaze. And so you definitely have seen, I definitely have seen a new level to their relationship. Blaze, I thought, was very sweet when he told Quinn that, yeah, as much as he really wanted to be in Allburn to fight the to fight the Kraken, he was where he belonged. He was with the Reignites. That's where he belonged, even though he really wanted to be there. And I thought that was really sweet. That was really, really touching, and I think that Quinn really appreciated that as well. And I think part of the reason why she, squeezed his shoulder like that and she smiled was mostly because she was genuinely proud. She was genuinely proud of of Blaze and the direction that he was going. And as I mentioned also during the end of the session, that the shift between the power, of who was kind of taking the lead, with Sarun, then Blaze, and then kind of sort of Quinn, because Blaze kind of delegated Quinn to do most of the talking with the Botan, which makes a lot of sense. I think that Quinn was kind of doing that on purpose because I think she's trying to, I don't know if make peace with Blaze is the right answer, because I don't think that she and Blaze have really had any falling out recently. They're still teasing each other, but I think she just wanted to try to show Blaze that she's at least trying to trust him more. And I think that she feels that if the rest of the Reignites show Blaze, that they trust him more, then maybe he'll trust them more. It's a give and take. I think that what the Soul Seer, I forgot his name, um, said about the three characters was very accurate. Sarun was 50% positive, 50% negative. Um, Quinn was mostly positive, and then Blaze, allegedly, is mostly negative. And I think that emphasizes the balance. We are a very balanced group, and I think that's one of the reasons why the trio is so strong. And even scientifically, like a triangle is an extremely stable structure. I think they said triangles are the most stable structures way more stable than, like, say, a square. So the idea of the trio, and how we balance each other out, and there's strength in that, is very symbolic. Um, and we see the number three in triangles, and the strength of, like, the Holy Trinity, the power of three, things like that. And it's a really neat theme that sort of goes along with the reignites with our group. Um, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how things go with the Night Stalkers. I was pleasantly surprised to see how things with the Botan went as well as it did. I mean, there definitely seemed to be some things that we needed to say to encourage them, but it looked like, even though Quinn did do most of the talking, Blaze and Saroon interjected a few times as well, and they did seem to help the situation instead of taking steps backward from the situation, and that was great. I think you really are seeing this group more and more each session complement each other and gel, and it's at this point in the game where it's that is a very rewarding feeling. Like, this is one of those moments when you really feel like we are a team. It's not just us individually. Like, the three of us are a group, are a party, and we rely on each other, and we depend on each other, and we trust each other, and we, you know, try to support each other's strengths and cover each other's weaknesses. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a really, really beautiful thing in this stage of the game. So thank you again to Devin for another great session. Thank you again to my fellow players for being such wonderful people to roleplay with, and thank you as always to you viewers for watching us. And we hope that you have been just as entertained by the story as we are. So until next time, everybody, love yourselves and love each other.